What's up everyone, I'm Vince DelMonte. Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at drop sets. We're going to be doing descending drop sets. The main lesson here I want to explain to you guys is that there's a lot of different drop set methods available. And the key is to pick one and know what you're going to be doing before the workout starts. That way you can standardize your workout and you can see if you're progressing. But if you're changing the drop set method from week to week, unless that's intentional, then you have no way of tracking your progress. So the method we're going to do today are 12, 10, 8 drop sets. 12 reps, 10 reps, 8 reps. We're going to be doing a seated overhead tricep extension, and we're going to make sure your triceps are lined up so you emphasize the long head and the lateral head of the tricep, okay? Just as a side note, a lot of people ask, Vince, how do I hit the different heads of the tricep? The key is to ensure your elbows are in different positions through the course of the workout. So you're doing exercises with your elbows above your head. You're doing them with them perpendicular to your body. And you're doing exercises with them parallel to your body and even behind your body. So as long as you're training the triceps from a variety of elbow positions relative to your trunk angle, you'll shift emphasis to all the different heads of the tricep, okay? So, have you done this one before, Kev?
Not with this type of bar, just with the...
With the straight bar? You'll find this is far easier on your wrists and elbow joints, and it feels a lot more natural. So what you're gonna first do is put your feet up here, and you're gonna put the bar above your head, and we're just gonna get you lined up first off, okay? All right, so you're gonna put that above your head. You're actually gonna feel, so you're already, see how his elbows are already in the wrong position? The elbows are facing out this way. Now, if he were to come down this way, that is a really ugly stress through the elbow joint because things aren't aligned. So what we wanna do, and again, this requires some good flexibility through the lats a bit. We're gonna internally rotate. Now see, because of your grip position, it's making this hard right off the get-go. So what we first need to do is put your hands in closer. Okay, so that's the first thing to do. Now, once you've got that, you got that?
Got it.
Now, I want your triceps facing the mirror. So that's going to require you to internally rotate at the shoulder. So you should be able to see your triceps in the mirror. See, right now you can kind of see the side. You can't even really see your triceps or your biceps. You can see the side. Try to rotate them in a bit more and bring those elbows in. Most guys' elbows are facing outward. Your elbows should be facing the mirror, and that's going to line everything up nicely so that you get a full, so that when the bar is down, the triceps are in a position where they can engage the hardest, okay? So keep those elbows in. Sometimes you need somebody to come here, and then when I used to train in the gym, I would actually keep my hands here on people's elbows for like literally months at a time because it takes so long to maintain this. Okay, ready? Let's do this. Good. And most people, this is kind of hard, so at the bottom you can just let your triceps stretch out. Let them stretch, good. Now at the bottom here, I want you to engage your tricep first, okay? Yeah, is that a little heavy?
It's okay.
Okay, stretch it out then. If it's light, you should be going way lower. That's better. Good, stretch out those triceps, good. A little more, stretch them out. If your triceps are lined up the way I've got you, then you're going to be fine. Okay, good. All right, let's put that down. Let's take a break. What we're going to do is we'll do a giant set. I'm out of bars here, so actually what we'll do is we'll give you a little rest and we'll go 40, 30, 20 for your drop set. 12, 10, 8, okay? So we're creating, sorry, go ahead.
When I coming down that deep, I would think that it's, bad for my elbows or something like that, going that deep.
As long as you're in control, nothing is bad for your body. Right. So do you feel in control down here?
Yeah. Well, I feel it pulling, feel stretch.
If you're down here and you don't feel any tension on your triceps, then it's bad. But when you're down here, do you still feel like you're in control? Like if I said stop, could you hold it there? Or do you feel like, oh, I can't even hold it back there?
Yeah, I could hold it.
Then you're in control and you're fine. Anything is safe if you can control it. So if I were to tell you to go lower and you're like, I can't, or I can't control that little last bit of range, then we don't go there.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yep. That's known as active available range of motion. So you never try and access a range of motion that you can't control. That's the only time you'll get hurt. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, man, well, let's get you set up. So we have these are called predetermined drop sets, okay? Again, a lot of people know what drop sets are. They help us get us close to failure, All right, taking our muscles to exhaustion, taking our muscles to failure is very important for hypertrophy. So we're going to use 3 different weights here. You're going to go 12, 10, 8, and I really want you to focus on that range of motion, okay? Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah, get your feet up there. Another thing, bring the camera around here. I don't want any arch. See, a lot of guys, what happens is they start to arch, and they start to by arching, they're able to kind of use their shoulders so they can bring their lats in to get the initial part started. So by keeping our trunk locked down here, now we're able to stretch the triceps fully, okay? We don't want the lats to initiate the movement, which is what happens when you start to arch and let those elbows kind of like stretch out. So first things first, turn them in. Good, let's go. Stretch it out at the bottom. That's better. And now I want you to reach for the roof. Good. Keep those triceps facing the mirror. Triceps facing the mirror. That's it. Good. Reach for the ceiling. Reach for the ceiling. Good. Don't arch your back. Good. I got it. 10 seconds, and then we go into the 30. I love these ones. These have really been helping with my tricep development. I've been doing them quite a bit, and they really help that top part of the tricep where it kind of crosses into the shoulder. The key, guys, is not to arch your back, right? Let's go right into it. Good. Get those feet up there. This is an awesome exercise. Turn those elbows in, elbows in. Elbows don't face outward, they face the mirror. Face forward. That's it, now go. This one tip alone, guys, is gonna help you get more out of your triceps with less weight. Who would have thought? Okay, good, reach for the ceiling. Good, I should feel your triceps engage at the bottom. That's better. Reach. Elbows facing the mirror. That's typically what happens. Good, 10 seconds. So 12, 10, 8, so give me 8 reps on this last one. Okay, you're up. I want you to really contract hard.
Okay.
Turn those elbows in. Good. And let it stretch you out. Let it stretch you out. Good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Reach. There you go. Take advantage of the full range of motion here. All the way up. Good. Keep those elbows turned in. Up. You got this. Good. Come on. One more. All the way up. Good. Good. How'd that feel, man?
Good. It's like I feel like I don't have the flexibility or something to get those. I can't.
Yeah, you're asking your lats. Yeah, your lats are tight. So you're asking your lats to stretch. So you got to stretch out your lats more. Yeah. Most guys are pretty tight through there when they're pulled in.
Because without your assistance, I wouldn't be able to get them in like that.
Yeah, it's going to be. And they're also weak, you're asking, like I said, there's a combination of tightness in some of the areas. Triceps are weak, lats are tight. Yeah. So, but don't sacrifice your form to increase the weight if you can't maintain that full range of motion. Remember what we learned, I think, a few videos ago, we're talking about the function of the elbow, of the tricep, is to extend the elbow joint, right. Extend this forearm, extend this forearm. So when we're here, we don't want to finish here, we want to finish here. Right? So sometimes before a set starts, I like to just do some rehearsal sets without any weight. And I even just like to close my eyes and I like to feel what it feels like when it's fully contracted. And then feel what it feels like when it's fully lengthened. And you kind of try and get that in your head, and then when you go into your set, you're like, you've got that kind of mental picture, that mental feeling of what you're striving for with the weight. And you're like, no, that doesn't feel right. I'm not going far enough. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Ah, there it is. That's all of it. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Good stuff, guys. So 12, 10, 8 drop sets. So your lesson for today on drop sets is to ensure that you know how many drops you're going to do before you do them. Don't just do them blindly, or else you can't track your progress, right? Right. Good stuff. Any questions?
No.
Good stuff, man. Well, thank you. Thank you. I don't know who to thank. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here, and Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We've got lots more great stuff on the way, and I don't want you to miss a thing. See you soon.